Okay, hi Mackenzie.
Hi.
I really appreciate you coming in to see me today, and I'm really excited to get to know you a little better. So, um, why don't you just start with a little bit of info about you and what's bringing you in today?
Okay. Well, I am coming in to see you today because I am realizing that I'm really stressed out and have a lot of anxiety right now because I am trying to balance going to school and working full time. And it's causing a lot of anxiety for me.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's a lot of weight to carry on your shoulders. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm feeling it.
What do you do for work right now?
I work at a mental health agency and I'm a case manager, and so I have regular duties at work and also am sometimes on call, which is also really stressful, and so it's kind of hard for me to get my mind off of work when I go home because I want to get my schoolwork done, but then I'm really stressed out that I'm going to have to go back to work, and so it's just like I can't really separate myself from one duty to the next.
Right.
So I feel like there's a lot of like interference going on, and it's hard for me to even focus at all.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like your job already has a lot of stressors for you if you're not able to let it go at the end of the day sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. It's a stressful job too. So I mean, most of the time, if when I wasn't working and going to school at the same time, I felt like I had a pretty good balance because in the evenings I could kind of work on myself and just having that good separation period after work. But now that I have school as well, I have so much other stuff going on, and so I feel just way more stressed out than I have in a really long time.
Sounds like there's a lot of new time management that you're having to fit in that you weren't having to before.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So that's definitely what's going on right now, and just kind of trying to figure out how to, I guess, be organized all the time makes me really stressed out. And if I forget to do one thing for my job or for schoolwork, then I don't know, I just feel like kind of a failure sometimes about that stuff. So yeah, just a lot of anxiety, I guess.
Yeah, that must be really hard to feel like if you can't accomplish something, you feel like you failed.
Yeah.
That's a scary feeling.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'm wondering what it looked like for you when you didn't have school and you were able to, you said, work on yourself. I'm wondering what that looked like for you. Like, what were some of the ways to manage the stress beforehand?
Well, what I would try and do before is work out, because I felt like that was a good way to kind of cut myself off from all the weight of work and just kind of have a good time period where I was focusing on myself and kind of getting my endorphins up and just felt like everything was a lot better when I was able to spend more me time. But now that I don't have as much me time, I feel like that's what I'm really missing. But I also signed up for both of these tasks at the same time, so I know that I have to kind of focus on these other things and make them more priority than having the chance to relax or to work out or make the food that I want to make and not eat out, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just different.
I totally hear you that you feel like you have to prioritize, but I think it's also really important to prioritize yourself too, and remembering that taking care of you is important too, not just the responsibilities that you have.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have people in your life that are supportive of you and your education? And
definitely.
work?
My parents and my boyfriend have both, said that if you need anything, we're able to step forward and help you with that. So I feel like very supportive in that way. It's just hard because they say that, but then they literally can't take on doing my homework or classwork for me or doing my job duties for me. So I'm like, it means a lot that I have people in my corner, but it doesn't necessarily take any of the weight off my shoulders.
Absolutely.
But I feel very lucky that I have them at the same time. So
right. Yeah, it's a balance.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, people can't do the work for us, unfortunately.
Nice.
Yeah. But it sounds like you're really motivated in your goals, and so seeing that like end result, at least you can know that you're not going to be in school forever, most likely.
True.
And if you already have this job, you probably, this is your getting your master's degree.
Yes, yeah.
So you've done it before.
Yes.
You've been successful, and that's amazing to think, that you've been able to accomplish this much. And the fact that you've even gotten into a graduate program, that's amazing, and you should feel really happy about that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely proud of myself.
Good.
I can't wait for like the working and the school piece to be over with. But I know a lot of people have to do this as well. So it's
For sure.
I know I have like people that could also connect with me about this and could support me and give me ideas and tips and stuff. It's just I have to reach out to them and get some ideas from them.
Mm-hmm. And knowing when to reach out is a strength too.
Yeah.
Knowing that you have people out there is a strength.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of it, really. I mean, I'm trying to think. I guess thinking about like wanting to prioritize myself too is like really stressful for me, like you were saying before. And so the fact that I can't work out as much as I want to and stuff is something that I'm having a hard time like kind of letting go of.
Absolutely.
But then again, I know that it's just temporary, like you said, so
Right.
I just have to be willing to kind of stick through it.
Yeah.
But that's kind of it, I think.
Are there any other outlets that you are able to make time for that are helpful?
I guess, well, I mean, on the weekends, there's always obviously more time to do things, so I find that's a really good time to, like, get stuff done. And then just when I can spend time with my family, they are definitely a stress relief.
That's great.
But it's all about time and wishing you had more time in a day.
For sure.
But I definitely, I just have to be able to get through this period and it'll be okay. So.
Yeah, keeping that end goal in sight will be helpful for you, I think.
Yeah, definitely is a motivator.
Yeah, and it's a really big strength and awesome that you came in to chat with me today as well.
Well, thank you.
Knowing that you want to reach out to people is really great too.
Yeah. I'm definitely looking for some like tools on how to manage my anxiety at some point, and maybe some techniques, if you know of any, at some point, maybe down the line, or something that you can share with me on managing my stress and being comfortable with change, because that's definitely something that's weighing on my mind right now.
Being comfortable with change, that can be scary for a lot of people. I think that's pretty normal. In this stage to be scared.
Especially after like being out of school for like 2 years, and then returning to school, it's like there's kind of culture shock.
Yeah.
So
that's a really great point, actually. It is.
Yeah.
It's different going back.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, we can absolutely. That will definitely be something that we can look at later down the line. There are some techniques. That's absolutely something I'm willing to work with you on.
Awesome.
So it does look like we're coming pretty close to our time here. And I'm just wondering if there's anything else that you think it would be helpful for me to know from you today, because from what I've heard so far, it sounds like you have a pretty stressful job and you just started going back to school, and that's taken up a lot of your time and given you a lot more priorities and anxiety than what you had before, and that you just want to be confident and comfortable in change. And I'm wondering if I've got that okay, or if there's anything else you think that I should know.
No, I think you pretty much summed it up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, well, I had a really great time meeting with you today, and I'll be excited to see you again next time.
Thank you.